Hey everybody, good morning. A little late to the party here. The game kicked off a little while ago. Game's already at 2-1 in favor of Nottingham Forest. They managed to score 2 within 4 minutes of the game start. And Manchester United pulled one back in the 17th minute. I am Bobby Munson. Thank you for joining me here on this Saturday for Premier League Watch Along Party. Kind of a shame that the game kicked off this way, but I heard that Arsenal was also down to Fulham off the start of the day. I wonder if that's still holding true. And double check that score. That's right. 32 minutes in, Fulham still holding 1-0 over last year's second place finishers, Arsenal. Hopefully United smarten up because, those goals were unnecessary in the first 4 minutes. They just kind of let their guard down completely. Defense went to sleep. Onana went to sleep on the first one. Definitely went to sleep on the first one. It was terrible. Offside call here. It's going to be a free kick for Manchester United. Hey, we got a couple of people in the chat here. Good morning to Basser. How are you doing, my friend? And we got Sexy Legs 11 in the chat there. What's the Forest score? I just got back from All In welcome party at Wembley. Right now it is 2-1 in favor of Forest, unfortunately, as I'm a United supporter. They went 2-0 up in the first 4 minutes. United pulled one back in the 17th there. How was the all-in Wembley party, the welcome party there? What are you looking forward to on the show tomorrow at Wembley? And look, it's Munson. Good morning, Josh. How are you doing? Good morning and happy Saturday to all of you guys. It'd be even a happier Saturday if United could pull 2 more back and win this thing. Oh, we got a foot. Oh, you're a Forest supporter. Oh, no, I'm not going to ban you, dude. No. I might be a United supporter, but I just love the sport in general and stuff like that, too. I might get frustrated when my team doesn't win, but it's all in good competition, so everybody's welcome here. You can bust my balls about it. Yeah, I know. Man U sucks already this season. They've got 2 goals in 3 matches so far, none of which have been sparkling goals by any means. And it was all right. Wrestling fans versus no aircon. Yeah. Should be an interesting show, though. I'm glad to see Wembley is that packed for tomorrow's event, too. That's a huge stadium to have that many wrestling fans contained in. And didn't, when they first announced it, I wasn't 100% certain that it was going to be possible to get that many. And that's not a slight at AEW. It's just the way the wrestling world is right now. I wouldn't suspect that unless it's a WrestleMania that WWE would do any better for that matter. But lo and behold, AEW's done it. The English have spoken. They want wrestling. I got a photo in my Forest top with Claudio and Yuta. Sweet, dude. That's awesome. Josh saying, hey, bud, it's actual football season. Like the Irish are going to fight Navy. I say that's treason. You're funny, Josh. I'm not going to start the battle of football versus soccer again here today. I don't have Mark here to defend me on that topic. But let me just say the legs is that Nottingham off the first bit of this matchup looked like a top tier team. They really did. The first goal was just completely countered. It was a corner for Manchester United. Bruno sent it in. It was defended by Forrest, sent forward, and the counterattack straight through Onana. I don't know what Onana was doing. For all the things I've seen of him challenging strikers to come in at him, it was garbage. Complete and utter garbage. He just kind of fell to his knees and went sideways and did nothing at all. And then the second goal was kind of off of a deflected header from a Forest free kick there. So it was it shouldn't have happened, but yet they did what they needed to do. Now they just need to keep United from getting another one, and they'll pull 3 points. Look at the bright side. You're not a Derby or Leicester or Leeds fan. That's very fair. So, and on the plus side, you're not an Arsenal, Chelsea, or Man City fan. So hey, we're good to go. Bobby, my bro, when you pet your cat, sometimes the cat's head disappears and it looks like you're pulling your goalie. Yeah, those green screens will do that. And of course, she can't help but want to be on screen all the time. As soon as she knows I'm talking with friends, she's got to be interfering. If I was just sitting here watching the game, not streaming it, I guarantee you she'd be fast asleep in the chair beside me. But she knows you guys are joining me for the game, so now she's gotta make her presence felt. Right, Jade? Say hello to everybody. She thinks she's a pretty kitty, Josh. The other one knows he's a pretty kitty. That's the difference. But he's a little troublemaker. The other one, always causing trouble. Oh no! What a nice break from Forest. Well defended from United though. Veron suddenly woke up. Legs. I was at a Q&A with Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett, and someone asked who's better than Kurt or Jeff. Oh, wrestling fans are so bad for stuff like that. Just no inner child. Hey, like, you know, and I would say that it's just the English, because I know the English can get the fans out there when it comes to sports can be a little bit crazy. But hey, you know what? We're much better here in Canada. We've been pretty bad for some of that kind of stuff it shows as of late. Only thing I hope is that Jeff Jarrett's not defending his Texas Chainsaw Massacre championship at the show tomorrow. What a joke that was. I am looking forward to the main event, though. Oh, no. Is Rashford down hurt? That's the last thing we need. Oh, he's back up. Walk it off, Rashford. You're tough. Come on. Don't need more United players out with injury. Haven't even debuted our most expensive striker of all time due to back injury before he even started. 20-year-old kid, and he's already picking up back injuries. Not even on the bench. They make all this hype that he might make his debut today, and then he's not even on the bench. Got Martial up front today. Rash and Anthony out in the wings. Bruno through the center in attack, and then, of course, Casemiro and Eriksen in the defensive roles. So it seems like Ten Hag kind of this time around went more with, you know, traditionally what he was using as his main lineup last season. And it really didn't do him any good off the hop. And then, of course, we have Mason Mount. Hey, how much for him? He's out. Onana could be out for a while, too, because the African Cup of Nations that's coming up. So we have nothing. Like, that's the problem. We spent all this money, and we've got nothing. The three players that we paid for so far this season, injury, cup tied. Morning, Bobby. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping in to another stream. Glad to see you. What do you got going on for this Saturday? How is your day going so far? And are you stoked to watch All In tomorrow live from Wembley Stadium? You know the best part about the Wembley show tomorrow, and I love this, you know, every wrestling show should be international. Because tomorrow, right after I finish busting out, the show's already live. So 11 in the morning, my time, I've already getting the pay-per-view. And so that means whatever they run, four hours or something like that, I'm done by mid-afternoon. Absolutely finished by mid-afternoon. By supper time, I've got everything back, ready to go, enjoy my Sunday. Sweet. Bobby's doing great. Looking forward to watching AEW's All In tomorrow. Yeah, it should be a good card. Again, I'm more so than the card, I'm excited about the atmosphere. Wembley is a very, very cool atmosphere, especially when there's that many people packing the stadium. As Legs, who was in our chat, was mentioning there before, was at the at some of the Q&A and the welcome parties there today. And where are your seats, Legs, if you're still listening in? Where are you seated at the show tomorrow night? Very curious to see how everything looks and how they pan that out and what the stage looks like for tomorrow as well too. It's a huge thing for AEW to go international like this and do a big pay-per-view live from Wembley. So it's ambitious, but you know the ambition might just pay off. It should look good. Anthony trying some of his steppy little tricks that got him nowhere again. Is well defended. Some people were trying to say it's a foul. It wasn't a foul. The Nottingham Forest defender defended extremely well. It looked nice. Oh, what do we got here? Come on. Put it through. Snap by the keeper. All right, United. Like lots of space, United. Use it. Use it. Bobby saying Mickey James is wrestling in the UK today against Alex Windsor and Hyan in a triple threat match at Rev Pro. Rev Pro put on some pretty sweet events. They do some nice work for sure. Where can that one be found, Bobby? Are you watching that one? Is that on Fight or is where is the Rev Pro card being aired? All right, United, it would be good for us to get one back here going into the half. Forest defending far too well at the moment. Martial flagged for offside. Forest are going to get the free kick. 41 minutes, 35 seconds into the first half here. 2-1 Forest with the lead. There's not been a goal scored since the 17th minute of the match when Christian Eriksen pulled one back for Manchester United. Two of our more defensive players, Christian Eriksen and Varane, the only ones to score so far this season for Manchester United. How embarrassing is that? Time to smarten up, boys, and earn your overpriced paychecks. Apparently, they can all afford to bleach blonde their hair like a bunch of schoolboys here. Martinez, Garnacho, all these guys bleach blonde in their hair lately. You have time to do that. You have time to work on your sloppy playing. Martinez looks like an idiot with his new haircut. That time off with injury really did not do him any favors either. Like, he has not looked the same since coming back so far. Really needs to get his focus back. Yeah, I would say that was a foul this time. Anthony was completely dragged down there on that one. Rev Pro on demand. Okay, I didn't realize that they had their own on demand service there, Bobby. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. Would be very similar to what WXW has with their on demand service as well too. Then I'd assume. Same with like SPW in New Zealand. And I think with SPW, if you do their service, if I'm not mistaken, that you also get one of the Australian companies as well too. I'm trying to remember which one. Can't think of the name of it at the moment. Or you can check out on their website as well too. Yeah, I will. That's how I'll find out more about it for sure. Anything I've seen from Rev Pro has tended to be, videos through YouTube or things people have shown me that way, kind of thing. So far, I didn't know they had their own on-demand service. So I'd imagine that one's going to go on early today as well too, being from the UK. Because I think we worked it out the other day. It's approximately, compared to where I am, it's about a 7-hour difference. So it'd be, if you're out east, it's about a 5-hour difference between the UK and there. That's why, it's great. All In is kicking off at 11 a.m. my time tomorrow. So I'm going to keep the busting out episode to the point as much as possible. Of course, my guests are going to be the Taking Over crew, Ed Fries and Astrid Pizarro, joining me on the show tomorrow as Parrish is out of town. So they are going to be taking over the show. And I'm going to force old Ed to have to talk about AEW. It's going to be great. I know I like to bust Ed's chops about AEW and stuff, but I think, all in all, Ed, there's things about AEW he does like. He just doesn't follow it as religiously. Again, the history with him and WWE's there, and that's what it's been for a lot of WWE fans. It's breaking that mold of WWE is what you grew up on. And don't get me wrong, I did too. That's what I started watching when I was a kid, WWF Superstars, and would go to the video store and rent all the tapes, the VHS tapes as they came available. So I was watching pay-per-views like a month or so after they were actually happening, because we'd rent them from the local video store. We'd go down there, get that, watch them multiple times. Of course, I would never just watch a pay-per-view once back then. We'd rent them and we'd either watch them a lot, or after a while, I figured out the whole method. And, anybody my age or around there will understand that. When you finally got 2 VCRs, and you take that coaxial cable and you can put from one VCR to the other and then to your TV, and you could actually record the rented videotapes to your own VHS tape. So then I would start taping a lot of the wrestling shows that we were picking up there at the video store. It was great. Last night on SmackDown, LA Knight wrestled Finn Balor in the main event of SmackDown. Yeah, I haven't watched all of last night. I've seen bits and pieces there, and it seemed like a lot of it very much was just there for the tributes and everything like that, paying homage to the fallen Bray Wyatt and everything, which is very sad news. Very sad news, and very somber way to go into the weekend, of course. And I feel for all of his family and everybody involved that has lost somebody special in their life as well, too. It's never an easy thing. I'm just going to be right back, you guys. Give me 1 second here. All right, and I'm back. And as Bobby's saying, that he misses Bray Wyatt too. I never wish these kind of things on everyone. I know I was very vocal lately and critical of Bray Wyatt's, work in the ring and the character stuff, because it just wasn't my cup of tea what he was doing with, it was getting a little bit too much. I wanted to see him wrestle. I didn't want to see him do these video packages all the time kind of thing. But that being said, I take nothing away from him as a human being, and it's unfortunate. Nobody deserves to go out way before their time like that. And it's a very sad moment in history, not just professional wrestling history, but in history in general, that we lost somebody at the age of 36. I'm 40, and I think of that, and I'm like, wow, like that's 4 years ago for me. That's sad. Nobody in my age bracket should be dying like that at all. It's not right. It's a very sad moment. We are going into the half. It is 2-1. Nottingham Forest leads Manchester United at the moment. It is an interesting battle so far. Hopefully, Man U will pick it up into another gear here right after the break. Speaking of breaks, though, I think this is a perfect opportunity to take one right away. But before we do, Bobby, 22 years old. Okay, I didn't know that, Bobby. Didn't know a whole lot about you other than you're a big wrestling fan so far. So 22. Where are you from exactly, Bobby? Are you located in the U.S., Canada, or are you overseas there? Where are you from, my friend? And as I said, it is halftime here in the match between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. Manchester United are down at the break. It is 2-1 for Forest after Forest went up 2 in the first 4 minutes of the game. Over in the U.S. Okay, sounds good, Bobby. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. Just wanted to double check, as most of us, as you know, there's a bunch of us from up here in Canada that do streaming on the site here, but of course we do have our friends south of the border in the United States as well too, and of course many viewers in the United States as well. But I'm just going to take a short little break here from this, you guys. I will be back with you in a few minutes. So go grab another coffee or whatever it is that you got going on, and I'll be with you in a few moments.
She kept taking me for granted and showed no mercy in fading me away. But that time has come and gone. Now everything we need is in our hands. So draw a line in the sand and repeat after me.
I won't look back to what cannot be changed. I won't look back to what cannot be changed. how I made this shit last. Burning down to the wake up call, to the sun grows cold, to the making it count. Judgment is what defines us, so deep out to be so conscious. I'm back in your past, I find one I can't run. It's not all just what's begun, free bird.
I did for her, she kept taking me for granted and showed no mercy in fading me away. But that time has come and gone, now everything we need is in our hands. So draw a line in the sand and repeat after me.
I won't look back to what cannot be changed. I won't look back to what cannot be changed. And I don't like the way you smile upon me. Was that meant to be?
That I thought good.
And I don't care about the way you smile upon me.
All right, everybody, we are back. The half isn't kicked off just yet, but I'm ready to go. As you can see, the other cat has made an appearance. This is the one that knows he's cute and decides to cause all sorts of problems. This would be Cosmo. He's not as screen friendly, this guy. He likes to come up here if he knows I'm editing or something like that, but when it comes to being on screen, he's not so favorable to it. But as you can see, he is the blue lynx point Siamese cat with the baby blue eyes. And he's mama's boy. He's a mama's boy, this one. Oh, now the other one's jealous. Jealous Jade's trying to jump up here because she sees me holding this guy. All right, Cosmo, putting you down, bud. Yeah, Jade, you already got to be on screen, though, didn't you? Parents number 2 for you. So yeah, we're just in commercial right now. I'm sure the second half will be kicking off any minute. As you see on the ticker below, Forest currently leading 2-1 against United. Forest kind of just switched on for the first 10 minutes and then switched off and have been trying to hold Manchester United at bay, which is working so far. But I mean, it's going to be a long 45 minutes if that's what they're trying to play like. Manchester United are going to keep just pushing through. Looks like next weekend on the 16th. When is the 16th anyway? Let's have a look. Oh, no, that's a ways away. 16th is September. Is that the next Premier League matches? Like, is there... That doesn't seem right. That's just one that they've got coming up, I guess. Oh no, we've got Arsenal next Sunday. Ugh. Yuck. One game we would hope to get lucky and get the 3 points. But speaking of which, Arsenal are down at the half right now to Fulham, interestingly enough. I can't believe that after today, even though, again, there's matches in hand, but Brentford could be sitting first place in the league right now. If United stay this way, they're going to be 14th. Ooh. Just very, very interesting tables thus far. Looks like we're getting ready to kick off the second half here right away. Players are out on the pitch. There's Martinez and his weird-ass haircut. Yeah, commentators are talking about how Garnacho could be a good sub to have come on fairly soon because he makes such an impact off the bench. That's where he was best last season. So have to see what the plan is here. Little team huddle for Manchester United, maybe get their heads in the game. It's really not looking good. What do we got here? Lindelof coming in. Did we just put Lindelof in for Varane? No, Varane was one of the more bright-looking players. I'm confused. No, nothing against Lindelof. I'm confused because I thought Varane actually had a good half where Martinez looked like he was, on the verge of a yellow card a few times here. So I'm shocked by the swap at the half, unless there's something we just don't know about. Yeah, maybe possible injury or something. All right, we need to get off to a hot start here, United. Nothing fancy. Yeah, there we go. Come on, Onana. Why aren't you coming out? I've seen you do it in other games. Why are you so, asleep at the wheel? Jeez. You're really doing nothing to prove to us that you should have been the replacement for De Gea right now. Oh, Basaka, come on. Better than that, bro. Oh, come on. Put some fire on it, boys. Like, they're saying all these stats about how well United did at home last season. And it's just mind-boggling that this is mostly the same team. And the only glaring difference is the keeper. 11 clean sheets at home last year, and yet De Gea wasn't our guy, apparently. I don't know. I'm confused. I want to like Onana, but so far he's done nothing to prove to me that he's the right dude for the job. Maybe it was easier for him to do these kind of things in other divisions, and then you bring it to the Premier League and it's all a different ball game. But I don't know. I just want better. For these kind of prices, I expect better. Like, players have one good season with a team now, and suddenly their rate, their cost goes through the roof. Like, the amount of money spent in football/soccer is mind-boggling. Come on. More oomph on it, Martial. Like, geez. Like, their keeper's willing to come running out and put a stop to it. No. And our strikers just can't. Martial just oversteps it entirely. Ooh. All right, free kick coming up for Manchester United just outside of the box. Off to the side, but it's a good opportunity to cross it on in. All right, Bruno, time to put a cracker in there for someone to head in. See, and where's Varane when we need him after scoring the header in the first match? There it is! Woo! Casemiro with the goal. Oh, yeah. Kevin, how's it going, brother? Big Bobby, baby. That's right. How are you doing, my man? Are you excited for All In tomorrow? And especially the fact that we get to watch it nice and early now that's coming from the UK. I just got to change my ticker here quickly because, yeah, my team just scored. It's 2-2 finally. Here we go. We're going to edit that up. We're going to put a big old fat 2 beside Manchester United now. Now we're going to put her back on the screen. Now we're looking better. Now we just need that United score to change to at least a 3. Keep it up, and I'll have to start singing the Glory, Glory, Man United song here soon. No balls if you don't. Oh, man. So, Kev, are you doing a watch along tomorrow or anything like that for All In, or are you doing a review show on it? I know we're going to be having a review show on the channel here, of course, following it. As for a preview, oh, that was just about there. Oh, they stretched the keeper on that one. Yeah, I've got stuff coming up today, so I don't know about doing a preview show for All In now. So we'll probably just kind of use busting out as a little bit of a lead into All In tomorrow. And no, Ed, I am not watching the wrong football, my man. No. This is what I grew up on. This is what I've played all my life. It's what I have my coaching papers in. This is my football. This right here. I come from an English family. It's a European background, so football is football, the one you play with your feet. I'll be doing a watch along. Nice, brother. Everybody, make sure that you are following Heel Kevin over on Twitch and subscribe over on the YouTube side of things, and check out that watch along tomorrow during AEW's All In. Kevin does great content, great supporter of the channel, and a good friend of mine. Make sure that you're doing all those wonderful things there for my good friend Heel Kevin. Come on, United. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Come on. Shot after shot after shot. One of these has got to break through and put us in the lead. The pressure's on now, Forest. Suddenly, Manchester United have woken up. We're sitting at 2-2 here, Forest versus Manchester United. The pressure is on. Manchester United are really trying to fight back. Hopefully we can get another one here. Hopefully we're going to walk away with 3 points. Do the right thing, boys. Outside of all the AEW action going on this weekend, I am looking forward to next Sunday we've got the MLW Fury Road event that's taking place on Fight TV Plus. Of course, myself, Papa Smokes, and others from our local establishment going to be taking part in our new traditional tailgate watch-along party. So we're going to be having a watch party there for Fury Road, so make sure to tune in. Papa Smokes is trying to figure out whether he's going to go back to the Hot Wings Challenge or if he's going to come up with some sort of new food type challenge to entertain you guys during that stream. We're going to have all sorts of fun, all sorts of drinking. It's going to be a great time. That's going to be next Sunday. Make sure you tune into that. Of course, tomorrow we're going to have the AEW All In a review show coming in place after All In takes place there at Wembley Stadium. And, of course, tomorrow you can join myself and not Chris Parrish this time on Busting Out, as Chris Parrish is out of town. So I'm going to be joined by Ed Fries and Astrid Pizarro, the hosts of Taking Over, as they're going to be taking over Busting Out. It's going to be a great show. Looking forward to doing that, and looking forward to everybody joining us in that capacity for that one. We will be talking about all the week in professional wrestling, but of course the week, a lot of it heavy evolve around All In. But of course there's other topics. Clearly, we know about the major passings we had this week. Very sad, very unfortunate. So some of those will be the subjects of topics tomorrow during my Busting Out that's being taken over by Ed and Astrid. It's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to having them on the show with me. Wan-Bissaka now with it up on the right side, passes it through to the center. Kashmiro with the control. Out to the wide side with Anthony now in control of the ball. Trying too many of his stupid little overstep things that he needs to stop doing. They only work sometimes. Oh, that was a nice play in, though, from Anthony. That was just about the one. Now, he would stop with the fancy step over bullshit. He would possibly turn into the player that they expect him to be. Because when he plays just some standard football, like when he actually does it properly, he can be good. There's signs of a good player there. It's just he tries too much of this fancy nonsense that he's seen from guys like Ronaldo in the past. And it's like, get out of your damn head, kid. Seriously, get out of your damn head. If there's one thing I hated, well, there's a lot of things I hated about Ronaldo, but if there's one thing I hated about his actual on-field playing, it was all the stupid step-overs. Like, as a defender, like, you should know how to handle step-overs, in all honesty. It's not hard. Their foot starts going one way, the ball's going to go the other way. Dig your foot in and let them have it. Hit the ball first and let the player crash down in the process, because they're going to go down hard like the idiot they are. Sancho going in for Martial. Interesting choice. Not that Martial's done anything this entire game other than look like a sluggish guy who's probably going to get a hamstring injury walking to the bench. I wished for better for Martial. I really did. Nothing personal against him. When he's on. But, man, talk about a guy who's just injury-prone like crazy. The problem is he's injury-prone like crazy. So was Michael Owen. But at least Michael Owen made up for it when he come back and scored 20 goals. Martial comes back, scores 2, and he's injured again. Nottingham Forest now on the press here. Wan-Bissaka looking to defend, but the Forest guy tries to get around him, but Wan-Bissaka does just enough to throw him off his game. Ball played back far. It's now back in the hands of, or back at the feet of Nottingham Forest, I should say. They're coming around with a nice connecting set of passes there, but Man United managing to get the block, and now Man United with the ball. Play it, pressing forward. Nice ball through. Hold on. I want to see a I was going to say that's a card. I want to see a replay on that one. Looks like dude just stiff-armed Anthony right in the chest. Oh, he just clotheslined him. Just full on clotheslined his ass right to the ground. It's not just wrestlers taking the bumps this weekend in the UK. Free kick for Manchester United coming up. I mean, I hate to see things done to my team, but my God, it was quite entertaining, actually. I mean, the player was willing to risk the yellow card because Anthony could have gone on a break. Otherwise, if he got around him, could have been dangerous. So, game is still tied at 2-2. Manchester United on the press, ball in possession, and the corner kick coming up. Delivered in, but defended out well by Nottingham Forest. Back out to Manchester United. Might get a second chance to deliver this into the box. Beautiful ball in. Oh, nobody there to hammer it home. Ah. Manchester United really pressing hard here in the second half. Could be in their favor, but again, still got to get another goal in order to pick up 3 points. 1 point's not going to cut it in this league. It really isn't. There's too many teams fighting for top position right now, and the entire league is starting to press hard. The bottom teams are pressing hard. Like, you've really got to be on your A game all the time in order to stand tall in this league anymore. There are no easy games. You could sit there and say there are easy games. There are no easy games when it comes to the Premier League. As seen today, clearly, Forest come out here looking strong. And if they would have continued their press, I believe they could have thrown Manchester United off their game and maybe have taken this. As you can see, Fulham currently still holding a 1-0 lead in the second half against Arsenal at the moment, too. Arsenal, with all the money they have spent and everything they have done, cannot get past Fulham right now. It is a tough-ass division. Could be a very, very interesting league look by the end of today and tomorrow. This would just be perfect if, with Sancho playing up front like he is right now, if he was to pop in his first ever couple of goals. I know his first ever couple of goals, but if he popped in a brace. Oh, we got a Forest player. Looks like he might actually be down and out. Oh, shit. That did not look fun. So it wasn't a foul. He jumped up for the header, missed the header, and instead of landing on both feet, he comes down on only his right leg. And now suddenly he can't stand up. Ouch. It could be a cramp. It could be something worse, too. Because, again, when your adrenaline is flowing through you, especially when playing football like this, and you get hurt, your instinct is that you can still go on. Your body might say no, but your brain and your adrenaline are saying go, go, go. I've had it happen. When I had my foot broken, I went down hard, really hard, and I wanted to get back up right away and didn't get up right away. But after a bit, I actually walked back to our bench, walked back to the locker room after the game, had a shower, went home, went to work the next day, and it wasn't until halfway through the next day where it really sunk in that something was seriously wrong. I mean, I've done sprain after sprain after sprain, and this did no longer feel like a sprain. And we ended up going to get an x-ray done on it, and yeah, it was broken. It was completely broken. Oh, is this a red for Forest? Oh, ouch for them. Their captain has just been red carded, will be exiting the game. I want to see the replay on this. I'm not sure if I caught what he did. Oh, chopping the United player down when it was a clear break. Yeah, that's an instant red. Thing is, too, is like it was a silly one because I'm pretty sure their goalkeeper would have got to it long before Bruno did. So that was a silly red card to give away like that. And I will be right back with you. All right, I am back. This is going to be an interesting long way for Forest now. Game is tied 2-2. They have lost their captain. They are a man down on the pitch. Free kick coming up for Manchester United. This is where we really need to drive it home. Goal here will take full control of this game, especially with the man advantage. Come on, Bruno. Or is Rashford going to take this? Looked like Bruno was going to take it, but look, I don't know, him and Rashford kind of one of them. Oh, God, what the hell, guys? Like, come on, Delo. Like, Bruno just plays this nice, slick little side-footed pass. Delo's wide open, and he misses it. He doesn't even, like, it's like he didn't even try. Like, why are you paid this kind of money when you can't do basic stuff? I am 40, I'm overweight and out of shape, and I could have scored that goal. We have a man advantage. Start playing like it, guys. Should be all pressure on Forest consistently. Nice play. Nice play. All right, guys, get collected here. We have a man advantage. Why are we flopping shots like that into the... keep it down. We have a man advantage. Why are we sending long passes to somebody who's clearly not ready? Good morning, Ahmed. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by the stream. How did you find us here at our local yeah, we're broadcasting on our local establishment's YouTube. How'd you find us? And are you a supporter of either Manchester United or Nottingham Forest, or just a fan of football in general? Game's tied 2-2 still. Man advantage for Manchester United. Forest got the red card here. Bruno about to take a corner kick. Sends it in. And again, sent back. Bruno now in control of the ball. Sends a cross back into the center. Nobody there to polish it off. We can keep whipping them in all day, boys, but until one goes to the back of the net, you're still sitting on one fucking point. There's a clip. That's a penalty. No two ways about it. Sorry, Forest. Dude didn't even mean to. He so didn't mean to, but yeah, he caught Rashford's feet, though. We better bag this, boys. Penalty shot. We better not screw this up. We get the penalty. Take it. Bruno stepping up. Bruno, you better not miss. If you miss, somebody better slap you right upside the head. Come on, Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Yes! Oh! 3-2! Oh, yeah. Whew. And I'm more than happy that I'm going to be changing this banner here for you guys. There we go. Saving it up. It is now, as you'll see on your screen, 3-2 Manchester United. Woo! Now, don't lay off and try to hold out for the 3-2 victory. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. They have the man advantage, they have the goal advantage, and they have the quality in players if they smarten up to keep going. Make it more. Make it 4-2 before you start holding. You still got a long ways to go. 76 minute in, there's still a ways to go plus stoppage. 3-2 is not comfortable enough. So we might actually have a chance of picking up the 3 points all in all. Arsenal kind of done the comeback thing themselves too. It looks like the Arsenal match, due to a penalty and another goal, now is sitting at 2-1 in favor of Arsenal. So both games have had some interesting stories to tell, that's for sure. It has been a very, very interesting day of football here for the Premier League. Very disappointing day if you're a Forest fan right now, I'm sure of that. Disappointing if you're a Fulham fan right now, unless they can pull something back. Well, I mean, again, same with Forest right now, but it's not looking good in their favor being a man down. All right, went on and playing it back out. Oh, yeah, they got Champions League coming up right away, too. Thing with the Champions League, it might, I mean, as much as I want to see Rasmus Højlund make his debut for Manchester United, I don't know if that kind of pressure putting him out there in that match. But then again, is it right to put him out against Arsenal and expect the kid to score there too? Like, there's so much pressure going to be on this kid with his high price and the expectations. He's 20 years old. 20. We got players that are 21 that they don't trust to be first team players right now. Forest with the free kick here. Ooh, they weren't far off there. United are going to have to watch themselves. Oh, yeah. So Alanga, that's funny. Alanga now playing for Forest is coming onto the pitch. Wow, so that was a terrible pass from Onana. We bought Onana for his passing ability, and he blows a pass like that. Put it through, left wing. There we go. What? Yeah, what the fuck, ref? Rashford didn't do shit. He had 3 and you're fucking yellow carding him. He had 3 fucking Forest players attacking him. It was the Forest guy who fouled his own player. What the fuck? Yes, like what the fuck? That was the Forest guy fouling the Forest guy. And you fucking carded Rashford, you fucking idiot. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking refs get paid for anyway. It's getting frustrating. Jesus Christ. Forrester all of a sudden coming back to life. It was nice save by Onana, but Jesus, United, wake up. Taking Anthony out, McTominay in. What's the move here? Yeah, I can only imagine, like the commentator just said, is adding the extra height and strength of McTominay with these crosses and these free kicks that Forrest keep getting. But like, how's that going to work? Are we just playing with Rashford and like, are they like, what did the formation change to? Like, is Bruno a false 9 now with Sancho and Rashford on the wings? All right, United, use this break. What are you slowing the fuck down for? You have to think about it. You're on a break. Send it forward. Fucking idiot. Oh, wonderful. Now Casemiro's going to go out with another fucking injury. Won't we buy some more fucking aging players so that we can keep picking up injuries? There's going to be like 10 minutes of like stoppage time added to this at least. I hate stoppage time these days. He's back up. At least it's not an injury. He's got to come off to the side, though, before coming back in. But, I mean, you've already sent McTominay in, so if Casemiro is already struggling, it might be worth taking Casemiro out. And then you could slip Garnacho in there or something like that. What's the call on this, ref? Oh my God, we are at the end of the Fulham Arsenal game just about, and it has suddenly changed entirely over on that side of the park. 2-2 in that game. Come on, United. Get it out of there. You're playing like you're the ones with a man down. Another corner for Forest. Like the commentator said, 10-man Fulham have just come back to tie the game against Arsenal. Last thing we need is for Forest to do the same here against United. Yeah. Ten Hag visibly upset with how many minutes are being added. What are they carding Onana for now? What the fuck is this? We just give cards out for nothing? The fuck's the call on this one, you stupid piece of shit referee? This fucking idiot gets a paycheck for this. I can't believe it. Come on, United. $11 minutes of stoppage time. Are you fucked? Are you absolutely fucked in the head? This is fucking ridiculous. Like, why has it gone down to this shit? $11 damn minutes of stoppage time. This is absolutely ridiculous. United just mistake after mistake. Like, come on, you guys have an extra man on the pitch. There's no reason this should be happening. We should be passing this around, just making a joke of Forest right now. We're running after it like a bunch of idiots out there. Langa, who we let go to Nottingham Forest, is making a mockery of us. Finally, something worthwhile, Basaka. Thank you. There you go. And a bad pass from McTominay. Screws it all up, and Forrest now back on the attack. Jeez. Smart plays, United. Smart plays. You got a long ways to go with this stupid new stoppage time ruling bullshit. Oh, let's give 11 minutes for stoppage times. I'd like to see a breakdown of why. That's what I want. At the end of the game, I want the referees to have to justify their bullshit stoppage time decisions. Give a reason and show us where in the playbook it says that you need to allot that much fucking time for a game to continue to go on. If we don't like the calls for fouls and goals and all this kind of stuff, then stop the fucking clock every time, if that's the case. Over to Basaka. I always thought all about soccer/football, except Everton are bloody awful. Yeah, they have been. They have been awful. And no, it wasn't just you. I was. But then again, as awful as Everton been, if Manchester United walk away with 3 points from this, we're fucking lucky. And we need to do a lot more in order to improve because this is looking like garbage, especially for a team that spent this kind of money. 11 minutes of stoppage time is just atrocious. I hate this new ruling. I think these referees can go just fucking fly a kite in a rainstorm. I just don't care anymore. Pisses me off. VAR, I think, is a piece of garbage. I think that the stoppage time rule is a piece of garbage. Hey, here we go, ref. Why don't you call it now? No, not going to call it. We're going to just add more than the 11 minutes of stoppage time. Why don't we just play a second game? Why not? Good all fucking day. Uh, 12 minutes of stoppage time now. Why not? Just keep it rolling. We have players going down, hurting because they're, tired. Let's play some more. No, still no whistle. Yeah, everyone in Forest forward for this. Because, we're already well past the time, so let's just let them keep going. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. Where's that whistle, ref? It's cleared. Come on, ref. Where's that whistle? Coming up on 13 minutes of stoppage time of the 11 that you mentioned. Idiot. No. What, are we going to go 14? Just keep this rolling. Yeah, everybody has. Yeah, every other game has come to an end already. This one just keeps rolling on, Barry. It's ridiculous. Finally calls the damn whistle. 13 minutes, just over 13 minutes of stoppage time, you twat of a referee. Fucking knob. Hate referees. But we get the 3 points nonetheless. That is a plus side of things. If you want to check out anything we got going on here at our local establishment, there is the contact information below on that ticker. We've got some great stuff coming out. Patcha, of course, tomorrow I'm being joined by Ed and Astrid on Busting Out. And then, of course, AEW All In is taking place from Wembley Stadium tomorrow. So, of course, we're going to have the All In review show shortly after that. And it's nice and early because, again, the time difference is in our favor over here, and there is my ticker down below. That is where you can check me out. Of course, this is streaming on both our local establishment as well as my own personal Twitch channel, _Bobby Munson. That's where you're going to be able to find me. And of course, you're going to, like I said, tomorrow I'm busting out, and then Thursday nights with Papa Smokes there on the channel with Ring Respect Radio. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this watch party of Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Take care, everybody.